if we think in that way, anything comes, if we think something positively, then naturally the energy boosting will happen. Otherwise, energy drain will happen. Another problem, especially Indian scenario, I'm not sure about other country because I didn't it's work anywhere, and I didn't step out of our mother nation. That's fine. So what is the thing is, people are not ready to look at their own work. They want to compare their next desk. They want to compare their opposite desk. So look at that faculty or look at that employee. There is no work. He is coming cool and going. Compared to my salary, he is taking more. But 10% of work is lesser than me. I am having 2.5 subjects. That guy is having 2 subjects. So that is where energy drain happens. Energy drain really, what he gets to correct the system, go and talk to the system authority, or else stick to your duty. Whatever comes to you, do your level best honestly. Whatever we are doing, we should have some personal philosophy in our life. In my opinion, whatever I am doing, recent days this philosophy I have coined, I am doing for my mother nation. Whether I am working for salary, I am grabbed more work from my institute, yes, I am working for my nation. If externally invited lecture I'm giving, it is additional load, additional workload, because when I am into this session, I need to clear all my files or all my assigned loads before coming to the session. Otherwise, it will be disturbance. Yesterday, unexpected 2-3 calls have come during the session. I don't know today. So almost half an hour over, there is no call. So we cannot expect something. But what philosophy will make the person to work beyond the workload? So there are many faculty members or many wonderful personalities are there in this world, but they don't even come out because they don't feel like motivated to go and do much more than their regular duty or salary, regular workload. Why? Because they don't have the personal philosophy, why they are working, why they are not ready to come out, although they have more knowledge, skills, expertise, and communication. They don't come out, they don't take risk. They don't, they are not ready to speak to the audience. They are not ready to empower others, not ready to groom others. Why? The reason is limiting behavior. That's all. So for this, I am trying to focus here. Always we should love to be a calm personality. We try to reach every year refinement or every month refinement to be more emotionally well balanced person or calm person. So that is the only thing can help for our own personal well-being, health well-being, not for anyone else. That's it. Next, organized personality type. So what they will do? Organized personality type, left brain domineering people, left side brain. Whereas that opposite, other polarity, unstructured, they are right dominated people. I'll just tell pros and cons. That's it. Not the pros and cons, the strengths and weakness, whatever. The organized personality, they will work consistent. Their work will be consistent. Then they will work a structured manner. They will do clean job. That is fine. They are interested to do routine tasks. This is the merit of organized personality. Unstructured personality cannot take up that kind of mundane task, routine task, ordinary task, or consistent task. They cannot do. They will lead, they will commit mistake. But what is advantage of these people are highly imaginative. They used to think something different. They used to be imaginative. Most of the film industry or most of the, the artistic industry, if you look at their temperament, they used to be unstructured personality because they used to think a lot, zigzag. If you closely observe them in their personal life, you can be able to understand this. So everyone, we used to have different
ఆర్గనైజ్డ్
temperament,
చెప్పారా?
organized personality
ఆర్గనైజ్డ్
type
చెప్పారా ఇందులో?
and
ఇప్పుడు చెప్తున్నారు
unorganized
అదే చెప్తున్నారు
or
ఆర్గనైజ్
unstructured
పర్సనాలిటీ టైప్.
personality type. See, now organized, orthodox,
షేర్ చేయి.
traditional, regimented, religious tend to score higher on orderliness. They used to be orthodox also. Old school of thought they used to have mindset. So everywhere person will tend to have different likes and dislikes and temperaments. See, more playful and lazy slaters, more versatile and risk tolerant, adventures, stunt pilots, entrepreneurs, humorist, artist. These are all the merits. They will become celebrity over the period. That's all. So next, accommodating. Nicer people of the world, but not philanthropic, tend to be selfish in regards to whom they are willing to be accommodating, will sacrifice their life for those that they feel very trusting, caring, considerate of others. So you can read this all. Finally, accommodative personality, they will be trying to adapt themselves suitable to different environment, suitable to different personality and circumstances. That is the only one point I can say. Next, egocentric. They will put themselves first. They think that everyone should care of themselves. Forget about others. See, this is opposite of thinking, right? I want care from you, but I should not think that you should not care others, right? Hardly any empathy and sympathy for others. They will have lesser empathy and sympathy. Rarely this empathy, sympathy will come out from their psychological pattern. That's all. Okay, unlikely to put happiness of those loved ones ahead of their own. They seek for their happiness first than their loved ones' happiness. So for them, that is secondary. So these are all some of the capitalism, racism, fascism, sadism. These are all those things driven by or led by egocentric, fueled ideologists. So this is how the problem created. Even if you look at kings, we used to study, the king seems to be very peaceful, quiet, and a good ruler. There are a few kings we used to read in the history, bad ruler. See, the same personality, if it is applicable to king, just imagine. Egoistic, Hitler, highest egoistic, Gajini Muhammad, highest egoistic. So the egoistic personality started bringing the what is it, war, invading, or destroying, all the mass killing, destroying. This all happened just because of this personality. If the person is powerless, egocentric person is powerless, then harmfulness is less. If the same egocentric person becomes powerful enough, more powerful, then just imagine. This is applicable for all the rulers also, not only for us, you and me. So we can understand why one person is doing better, other person is not doing better. Next, inquisitive. Scientists, academics, philosophers, inventors, researchers, questioners, and thinkers of the world, all are fit into inquisitive personality. So they will be learning. See, they will prioritize about their learning, thinking, and ideas. They will face starvation for their ideas or new ideas. They will keep on, their life will be more interesting when they are meeting different personality, they are reading different books, experiencing different environment. They want something new all the time. Otherwise, they will feel boredom. Life itself will be bored. For me, quite often it happens. All along, within 6 months to 1 year, I used to say life itself boring. I used to pray also, oh my God, kill me. I don't want this life, boredom. So sometimes I used to feel extreme boredom. That is the reason I used to travel from one place to another place. Born and brought up in Tamil Nadu, then studied and worked in Bangalore and Mysore, moved on to Hyderabad. Then within Hyderabad, Telangana and Andhra Pradesh together, I have what to say, traveled around for training and development activities. Then I moved on to now central part of India, Madhya Pradesh. Some because of this, I feel a lot of strain also I'm taking. Language barrier, cultural diversity, adaptiveness, and fear. The initial when we step into any place, there is unknown fear will be there.
కూడాను శైలజ మేడం
Some
చెప్తే
kind of
అవ్వట్లేదట.
shrinking we will
మళ్ళీ
feel,
మళ్ళీ
but
లాగిన్ ఏంటో అడుగుతుంది.
that within
లాగిన్
1 month
అయినా
or
కూడా
2 months
నాది
it will
అవ్వడం
settle
లేదు
down.
అని అనుకుంటూ,
After that,
మిగిలిన వాళ్ళకి
we feel
అయిపోయింది.
like
దానికి
something
అవ్వలేదు.
different experience we are having. Life will be interesting. So because of that, I feel like maybe so inquisitive
లేదు
personality
లేదు,
type,
పెట్టలేదు
how
పెట్టలేదు, మామూలుగా
they
నాకు
used
ఓరల్గా
to be,
చెప్పారు.
they are in need of different experience. Whereas non-curious person, they want to be in the orthodox mode or boundary condition, limiting themselves. I want to live like this. I feel sufficient whatever I have. It is okay for me. I don't want to take a risk of anything. I feel calm and stable life or peaceful life, something like that. They used to have their philosophy. That's all. One minute. All right, this is what the profile. Now another point I want to put forth. Now there is one madam. Okay, voice is too low for everyone or only to one member, I'm not sure. Okay, now I come back to Sujani madam. SCOI, is it okay about you? Have you understood? I'll be giving back this PPT in the form of PDF to you all. You can use chat window if there is no what to say audio facility, or you can use audio facility also. So for you, definitely it would be fair enough to understand what is all about this big five personality. And one more is there. When you combine the five, it has another temperaments. When yes, available on the internet. Beyond that, there may be a lot of materials into what to say our into their libraries or magazines, printed magazines, that also. Using big five personality, lot of research work is happening in the HR sector, HR, in order to measure the productive employees, unproductive employees, trustworthy employees of loyal to the organization, and who is having attrition rate. If the loyalty goes low, attrition, resignation becomes more, right? So they are intervening this big five in the industry as well, and also into academics. Which personality type of students influence to learn better or performing better, they have a research mindset or exploratory mindset, advanced learning or project-based learning, who all are inclined. Such kind of research is also happening. Especially I did this all research on low performing institutes, I can say, are newly joined. There the students rank could be very less. So such kind of places I have diagnosed, means I administered this, I understood thoroughly which personalities are doing better and all. But after coming to AID Bhopal or IIT level, never I did it. So we need to take up this kind of research even in the high performance institutions also. That how it speaks, how it relates also, we need to do. These are all some of the big five personality assessment we can take up. Even in the health sector also, people are intervening. So which personality tend to have which type of disorders or diseases, symptoms. In any sports intervention also they are doing. Which personality they are trying to become sports personality. See, no one will take up sports as a career, right? They should have highest courage. Although you say I am also chess player, you also chess player, and you will say I am also volleyball player, you are also volleyball player. We are good in playing, well and good, but never we thought of becoming sports personality. Never we have exercised, we have channelized our energy time towards that. So there are some personality, they are interested to investigate who becomes the sports personality. Then they have interviewed. A lot of research articles are there in it. You can go. All right. Is there any questions so far now? Sujani ma'am, are you there? Ruma ma'am, how do you feel? Are you comfortable today? Is there any good news from you?
It's just the same. He hasn't improved.
We hope
It's
for
the
the
same
best.
condition.
We hope for the best. We try continuing praying. Yeah, our prayer always will be helpful. Nothing to worry. Prayer, healing also. Any point of time, any moment in the journey of anyone will be helpful, ma'am. Nothing to worry. Just calm yourself. You be healthy first. I'm not telling you to be happy. You be healthy first, so that you can take care in the better way, or you can do more prayers. That's it. Even
Yes.
prayer also we should have courage to do.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, ma'am. Yes, now we come back to emotional intelligence. This is the topic today we are going to spend theoretically. If time permits, last I will administer one more psychometric intervention. If you wish, you can do the same psychometric intervention which I have shared. Even you can use it for your family members also. You can able to understand, especially your kids. You can look at that inquisitive type or non-curious type, what level they are into the scoring and their interpretation. All right, there are 5 pillars are the foundation for emotional intelligence component. That's it. Why this topic all of a sudden has come? Emotional intelligence. Now people went on to the next level, that is adaptive intelligence. That is the advanced level, advanced even workshop. Even I'm not sure about it. I'm also seeking for that. If I am acquainted with that, I can say that highly empowered person, like that I can say. What is adaptive intelligence? I'll just tell, then I'll come back to here. Adaptive intelligence is knowing about my temperament, my emotion, my behavioral pattern, and my opposite person. Everything I understand well, but how I can avoid that conflict situation is that adaptive intelligence. I know that the person who is in front of me is bad personality, or the person is good but not in the right mindset or right mood swing. I am good at whatever, all the situation we are aware of, or I am in the right mood but that person is not. I am not in the right mood, opposite person is good. Whatever may be the combinations, that's fine. We sense it, we understand it, we speak about it, but how to avoid that conflict, how to make that situation to be smooth enough, that is adaptive intelligence. That is why it is highest talent that need to be applied and evolved. Cannot be taught, I guess. I'm not sure. So now what is emotional intelligence, we can able to know. So always knowing about the others, pretty easier. Knowing about my family member, my colleagues, my neighborhood persons, everyone I can read, I can understand easily. That is pretty much easier. But self-awareness is little tough. Why the problem comes to us? Every one of us, we do have opinion about ourselves, who we are, what we are, how we are, everything. It doesn't matter whether we are fitting into the social skill or research scale or benchmark. That is not our botheration. I think that sitting in your normal college or becoming a fresher of to that institute, I am the highly intelligent person. I may think that also. Or I am sitting in Stanford University, I can think that I am not at all fit enough to live in this world. I am not at all adequate skill I am having. I can think like that also. Because in terms of intelligence, genuineness, goodness, everything, we determine the scale to ourselves, whatever our exposure we have in this world. Upon that, we will take some judgment. we will declare about ourselves. Then anything contradictory happens in the external world, we will feel disturbed. We will tend to have angerness. We will yell at. We will shout out. This is what happened. So for that, number one, we need to be self-aware. What situation we feel like. There is one more problem also there. Knowingly, unknowingly, you would have experienced, if you look at one person, you will feel happy. Normally, you will feel happy. If you look at one more person, you will feel disturbed. This I'm not telling based on your bad or bitter experiences and all. Just by seeing the person itself, you will feel happy. Just by looking at the person itself, you will feel disturbed. So this I have even experienced. So we need to be aware that bitter experience didn't come out of any harm by that person. It has come within yourself by yourself. So no way we can harm using that emotion to others, right? So we need to be careful, much more careful when we deal with such kind of contradictory situations. So that is sinful, right? When I look at some Rama, Krishna or anyone, if I am looking at, I feel happy. When I am looking at one more person, Rajini, Kamal Hassan, I feel unhappy. Then what is the meaning? It is the problem is not with them, it is with me. But sometimes without aware of this all, people will tend to behave differently with that people, other persons also. That shows immaturity. So first, these all we need to be aware whether literally the person harmed me because of that bitter experience. I feel unhappy when I see them, or I am not interested to speak to them. That we need to have clarity, introspection. There are small things. People tend to do harmfulness to others unconsciously. So this is what I mean to say, self-awareness. Everything within ourselves, what's happening, we need to be aware. Once becoming aware, what we need to do, regulate. Say, I know that Kamal Hassan, Rajini didn't do any harm to me, but I feel irritated when I look at them. I mean to say, not that actor. Let us imagine there are 2 students in my class or 2 faculty in my college. Then what I supposed to do? I need to regulate, because both of them never ever harmed me. But unknowingly, the moment I look at their face, I feel like irritated, disturbed. I am feeling angriness or hatredness. So I need to control myself. I should not exhibit. I need to control, I need to regulate, or I need to adjust. I need to find out, explore. That is called regulation. Through this one use case, I'm trying to tell everything. Looking at the person, never I met them, never I ate with them, never I know anything about them. But why I feel? We need to be aware. Social skills. Next, how to deal with people. How to deal with a different culture, different mindset. Some adequate skill we need to have, social skill, socialism. How we need to behave in the forum. How we need to behave in the personal zone or in front of the third person. So there's something like that we should have, social skills. Then empathy. Always having concern. Okay, the person is annoying at me, not properly behaving. We don't know the reason, health ailment or financial problem, or that person's boss would have given some dose. We don't know. So the screen behind their behavior, we don't know. Or they would have felt something bad about our past experience. We don't know, right? So just to have patience, empathy. Just ignore the situation. No need to create more conflict again and again, fueling up that situation. We need to settle down that any kind of conflict situation, we need to settle down as quick as possible. If Third World War is not stopped by Alan Turing, one of the person, he is the backbone of entire computer science. So he is the person decoded that secret language, and he is the person become instrumental for stopping the Second World War. Otherwise, if that one person would have not there, almost the planet Earth would have been destroyed in the Second World War itself. Empathy. That person would have sat idle and enjoyed his life. Who bothered? Empathy. Oh my God, why the human race is killing each other? How we can stop? What way we can be instrumental? Some motivation for that person, some love, some empathy for that person, some good feeling for the situation. Because of that good feeling, entire Second World War itself has been stopped. Just you Google it, Alan Turing, how he stopped Second World War. That's all. It will give you a lot of stories. So these are all the 5 pillars we need to have. When all the 5 pillars are emulating, radiating from us, people naturally will start attracted, will start recognizing. In bigger role, people used to be most well recognized. If you look at, everyone will be telling, I want to be like Ambani. If you ask me, I also have a deep desire. I want to be like Ambani. I want to live like Ambani. But who is your role model if you ask? Definitely I cannot tell Ambani. Role model is something different. How I want to live like a person is different. So role model whom I adapt, who has good qualities, doing righteousness to the society or to their personal life, doing good. That person only I will pick up and I will be telling is my role model, is my favorite person. Something like this. Got my point? Even day one I asked the question. Some of the members mentioned that Mahatma Gandhi, and there are many personalities they have mentioned. No one have mentioned Ambani, right? You know that richest person in India right now, Ambani. Why they can mention that my favorite person is Ambani, right? They didn't mention that. So why that is where this all emotional intelligence becomes, what to say, more empowering or powerful. Same Ambani, if he has more emotional intelligence, social concerns, then definitely people will be worshipping. Overnight, it will happen. So it is all dependent on what character the person is emulating, radiating. That makes the person to be more successful. Having money is a successful way to lead a life, but gaining many hearts in this world will be much more advantageous. Having money and more winning hearts, which is better? Having money and winning hearts is the highest popularity, highest success of living on the planet Earth. So for that life we are expecting, then we need to adapt these all. We can compare any profile. No need to compare that level profile also. Like us, there is one more person, right? Equally, my cadre of person, my intelligence, my level of thinking, my level of research experience, like that, I have 2 persons. So if we look at 2 persons, the person who has more emotional intelligence skill becomes acceptive personality in that environment or society comparing to this. So that it gives more advantage to become successful person in the personal life. That's it. Next we move on to from that pillar. Next important psychology theory, that is Carol Dweck, American psychologist. So she is a psychologist. She started 1 minute. Now There are two mindset. It's a mindset theory. It's also popular psychology theory in the world of psychology. This also talks about successful life and unsuccessful life. Fixed mindset, growth mindset. Fixed mindset, what they think is their character is static, intelligence is static. Yeah, I born as an angriest person. I will be angry. That's it. They cannot think. Yes, it is possible to change. They cannot think. They will be limiting. They will be limiting themselves. They avoid challenges. They give up easily. Many opportunities will come to their doorstep, but they will give up due to laziness or can't possible. Why I need to pick up something like this. Next, many of the unproductive work they may be involving, and they will feel threatened of others' success. Somebody is sitting adjacent to them. If they are more successful, they will feel like threatened. Rather, growth mindset, what they will do, why only that person can publish in such a reputed journal? Why can't me? If not this year, I work for this kind of publication, struggle for 1 year, I learn appropriately in and out of that subject. I myself capable enough to write the paper and I'll be successful. That is growth mindset. So if you look at other side, it is opposite. Growth mindset, they will welcome challenges. They will come out of their comfort zone. They will seek for new skills to develop. When we take up new roles, only then expansion will happen. Yes, I know already Python, R programming, data science, deep learning, machine learning, artificial intelligence. If we keep on talking that, yes, fine, that is one way. Very first time what happened when I addressed flipped learning at the JNTU Hyderabad workshop, they invited immediately gender sensitization workshop. I was terribly shocked. Never I taught that subject. Never even I thought of that subject, what is gender sensitization. I don't even know anything till that moment. If you ask even definition, I cannot assure whether gender sensitization would be great enough to give the appropriate definition or not. I don't know. But they invited. I thought, okay, I have accepted that first program, flipped learning, I'm completing. They are, started sending off, yes, bye, you can wind up, madam, something like that, Dr. Sunita Reddy. So what happened, immediately she started giving the next pamphlet. Madam, get ready, you are invited for any one of this session, you try to come. Because the first session, the effort which I have put, the way I have presented, they are feeling confident enough. Then immediately second, they have invited. Only the gap was 15 days or maximum of 10 to 15 days. I was surprised what to do. The opportunity has come. First time stepping into JNTU itself is a great honor, blessings. Then second time they are inviting, what I can do, how I can do. Then that 15 days in and out, I started reading, watching YouTubes, reading articles, understanding, and started thinking stories. I have put a lot of effort just because I don't know the topic. Even if I would have known, I would have not put that. 125 slides I have put. I am invited 4th day of the workshop. Next to me, only the lawyer need to come or doctor need to come, someone, that's all. They are inviting academician, doctors, lawyers, social, Tata Institute of Social have invited. Hyderabad, they have TIS. So big personalities they have invited. I am stepping into 4th day afternoon. They are into controversy mode. I just kept quite surprised. Okay, madam, I'll take care, madam. Thank you, madam. Like that I said. So first time I started stepping into JNTU. I don't know anything about JNTU there at all. Then I stepped into the session. I started driving. I have equally the slides I have prepared. Men's, whenever I'm talking about weaknesses about men, equal number of points I have put the weaknesses of women also. In every aspect, I have balanced both. Nothing happened in my session. Went on well, went on well, went on. Not well, went on. End of the session, JNTU team has come. Then they started asking, how the session is going on. Like that, with the authoritative role, they have come and asked to the audience. They thought something fight would be there. They want to settle down the dispute. They have entered. Never they used to enter during a session. They entered. Then what happened? All the audiences started, especially male faculty, 3 faculty members stood up and informed that we salute you to bring the right resource person to this workshop. Rest of the resource persons cannot be accepted. Some Telugu words they used. Every resource person have come and projected all men are devil, only women are great. She is the only lady, she is equally talking about pros and cons of everywhere, every context, in depth, breadth and depth of the life, professional and career, societal, everything here. Then JNT people argued, no, we have brought greatest personalities. How dare you can talk about other resource person? Then fight went on between JNT people and that resource persons, which participants. In that workshop, equally male and female. 25 male faculties, 23, 24 female faculties. Equally, exactly 4 rows they were sitting. So it's a physical workshop. Then somehow it has settled down. But that one workshop made me to be invited again and again to JNTU. Till date, different topics I have addressed. Anything when they give, if I know, I'll feel happy. If I don't know, I'll put a hard work. That's it. So what I mean to say here, growth mindset. If I would have given that give up attitude, why the hell I need to talk about the gender sensitization, which I don't know. This is not my bread and butter, because I am engineering background. Why I should talk? If I would have thought that day, next opportunity would have not come. They would have closed the door. I have worked hard, lot of stories, case studies, analogies, exercises, activities I have planned, and I went there. My slides and the way I have driven the session became impressive. Then the feedback went to the director level, rector level. In that entire gender sensitization workshop, everybody started cursing. The men faculty members started raising voice against of all the members. Only me, they have given appreciation itself. Till that moment, I don't know. In front of me, participants and the JNTU officials started fighting each other. Till that moment, I don't know what went on. They have given me warning. I was not working for their warning and all. What I know, I started delivering. What I want to speak, I started delivering. So that one turning point made me to travel with JNTU till date. Till date, I am in the good book of JNTU officials. That one moment, if I would have given the chance, I cannot even say how my life would be now, how I am now.